Well, hello there, people, and welcome back to 3DFX. Today we will be continuing our little journey through the song of June 17th May. I seriously haven't got a name yet for the song, so therefore sometimes I am boring enough just to put today's date on the songs, because there are so many songs that we gather, through the weeks and so on. So therefore we will continue our journey with that, and let's move on with that. So the first thing we always do when it has gone a day or so is just simply to listen to the song, and this is the song we made. So let's have a go. Then that's how it sounds, and the first thing that I noted that I didn't like today was this last thing we did. We used this kind of sound here in the breakdown that sounded way off to me, and what I feel should be there instead, perhaps, I'm just saying perhaps, I don't know, but is maybe some form of electro sounding sound. Could be cool there. I'm not really sure, but this one sounds way too tame for this song for some reason. So let's just play it from the kick fill and so on. As you can hear there, it sounds way too tame for the chorus that kicks off right over here. So in my opinion, it would simply be better just to leave it out at all, not have it there at all. And then it would sound like this. You know the drill, so that's better because, you know, it creates a little drama. But what I will do, I will leave, I will leave the MIDI data in, but I will mute this channel for not being played, and I will leave it there in case I want to change the sound later, which I will try later, but not now, later. So in case I want to do that, I have the option to just go in and change the sound of the synth. So that's the reason. And if I don't find any sound, any electro, whatever sound I feel fit, then it's goodbye with that synth, simply. So we have option A, option B, with or without you. Kind of like U2 song, if you know what I mean. Exactly. All right, so let's see now what we're gonna do. The breakdown is, it's a forced breakdown from my viewpoint actually, because I felt this is really a full-on song, really. But I've written a full-on song 2 songs ago. That was before the what do you call it, Finding Planet Kepler, which was my last song, which I was really quite happy with actually. So now there was a good breakdown in that one, which fitted the song and so on. So I feel that one I was pretty satisfied with, I must say. But when it comes to this one, it feels like the breakdown feels a little off compared to the intro and this chorus part. And that's our little problem here. We would like to merge this, like, so they get closer to one another. Right now it's too airy, it's too open, and it's too, I don't know, mild, will you call it? It's not aggressive enough. The rest of the track have like character and an output, if you know what I mean. It's like cool or whatever. But this part here is a little too meekly. It may have fitted some form of uplifting trance, but this is not really uplifting trance. It's something else. I don't know really what it is, but it's something else. More like, I don't know, house maybe, or house and transplant or something. But it's not really uplifting trance, and therefore it feels a little bit off. But it was me who brought it to myself, because I forced myself to make a breakdown for this track, because I felt that it really needed something different. I didn't want to make him like everything else, and therefore if you make a when you say compensation like this, you have to pay the price. Sometimes it goes well, other times it may not go that well. So the decision that we have to make today, or maybe tomorrow, is that we need to make a stand if we're gonna keep this breakdown, or if we hate it that much, as we have to let it go. And I'm not saying this is a super important track for me, because it really is not like that, but it's just like you should have some kind of measure or value of your track to see in what direction you should be heading with it. So as I'm seeing it right now, I'm not entirely sure. It's like if I can have a little bit more maybe aggressiveness, or I can find the right type of aggression, it should be just, whoops, sorry for that, that's my microphone very close. It could be just one little synth that makes the difference, and that's the thing, or one or two perhaps. But yeah, so it's just one little sound that makes it more like aggressive, or like a little bit more like with claws or something, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so that's where we are right now, and that doesn't really answer what we're going to do, I know that, but that's how it is with music. You don't really know always, and that's why you have to try and bang your head in the wall. And that's what we did. And I spoke to you yesterday, and I told you that that let's see, this was not yesterday, but yesterday, like 2 days ago, and I said that we're going to try to write this breakdown. We didn't know how to do it. I started writing several pianos, and we had an idea for something, but I just felt like pianos maybe a little too off, and so on, and I didn't know if we're gonna complete the entire breakdown or whatever. But then the next day came, and we made the breakdown, and I told you the day before we are going to make the breakdown whether we like it or not. So I'm trying to force myself into, even if you don't want it, even if it doesn't sound good, force yourself to complete your task, and that's what we're doing. And therefore we have a breakdown today, because I made it yesterday instead of yesterday, because then I didn't know if we're gonna manage that. But yesterday, like 1 day ago instead of 2 days ago, we finished it just like I said we would. So here we have a breakdown, and the question is, are we going to keep it or not? So I'm totally not sure, but I feel it's off, but it does the job a little bit, because it changes melody, and that's what I kind of like about it. It's just that it lacks a special something that I wish we could bring in to this track a little more. So that's what we're gonna search for today, and that can be a little daunting sometimes, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can bring in some of maybe these, I'm not sure if it's these patterns. I think we have tried that actually. Let's see if we already have that type of note pattern here. Yeah, so we're using that MIDI notes right over here on there. So like, let's play from here. So I kind of feel it's a little naked. Let's see. Maybe we could use this thing again. I'm not sure. Not this one. Let's see this. It sounds like it's... So because right here it sounds good, but we'll probably not do that in the breakdown, so... So I will still play this one more time, like right over there, and then I will scooch these, copy these over, and we will try this with this. But I have a feeling it's getting too much bass frequency, so because it sounds too naked here. It's just something we need there. So I'm gonna just try that and see how that sounds together. Let's see. See, that's probably why I took this off, because it gets too much with these notes, so we don't want that. It clogs up the mix. Okay, so it sounds more naked, but it's better because it's cleaner, and that's super important. So without this, so that's what we have. Now the question is, how do we solve our problem about this sounding too naked and too... We need kind of a little bit more medium bass or something in this, or something just to drive it. I don't know. The first thing I'm gonna try is what happens if we just slap in the offbeat right on top of this. It's just something I'm wondering. So let's try that. Totally works. Gets a bit of drive there. Here we go. Here we go. That's maybe what we're looking for, actually. Could be. Yeah. Pretty groovy. that's one way to do it. Not entirely bad. So let's see. I'm gonna try to cut this. Sorry. Let's have this like that. Completely cut the bass line right over now. Okay. But in all honesty, I think it sounds better with it on the pulse. Very interesting, and that's possible, you know. It's driving it actually pretty well. Very simple offbeat there, and nothing strange with that. We're also gonna try this thing over here. I'm not really sure. Interesting. Why do we not try that one also, or maybe just alone? We're gonna try that option, but we're not gonna try both at the first time. We are only going to try this alone and see how that works. Let's try, shall we? What is happening? Okay, solo, no thanks. Totally works. And let's try the other one. It's coming right around the corner now. Ooh, heavier sub bass or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Lovely. Pretty cool. So we are getting somewhere, and that's the point. This is electronic music. Let's see what we can do. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Of course, we're gonna try this. Why didn't I thought of that? Okay, let's try this. So we're going from this bass that we have here to the sub bass with this together and see, is it better or is it worse? We'll soon find out. Here we go. Oh yeah! Come on now. Oh yeah! This is good. Alright, here we go. But that, stop and behold. Right there, you cannot use both of them. It sounds like they're a little off in whatever, and I think it's in the mix. It's because this one is meant as a sub bass, while this is meant more like a mid bass. So it sounds like two basses are hitting at the same time, and one is more off than the other, and that's annoying. So we will not have that in the mix. So we just caught it right one bar, just like we did with all the other, right over there, and we have solved our problem. Check this out. Kind of cool to start off a low like that and then just boom on with the sub bass right after, you know, after half the breakdown. So finally, a little bit, you know, not the world's best, but it works. Okay, so we get the concept. Now it's, you know, sounding like something just by borrowing old stuff that we already had made. We could probably, you know, choose better bass sounds and whatnot. It's possible, but why not just maybe put an EQ on this bass instead, or something, or maybe change the synthesis if it's too fat or something similar. That's always possible. So let's see. I thought I heard that whenever this one kicked in, or I think maybe this one together with that or whatever, in the second round, it didn't really sound that good. So I'm gonna run it again and see what happens. So like, I'm gonna take it from here so we also can hear this alone. So to compare. So sound a little off right here, and I don't exactly know why, so that's interesting. Let's see. That's on this. Let's go. Try again. Right here it sounds good, but right there, I don't know. So I don't know really if it's something special that's actually happening there. Anyway, I'm gonna solo. They seem to work good together, you know? Right? So I'm not really sure. There might be some notes off. Seems to work now. Doesn't really seem to be any notes wrong there actually. But still, it sounds a little, I don't know. And that could be something within, probably something within the sub bass here, or the offbeat as we call it. This one is kind of heavy, and it wouldn't surprise me if that one clogs up the mix a bit. Ah, looky look, it is pretty subby. So the question is, if we want to have that heavy bass right there, but we may not want it to be like that heavy right over here because it clogs up the mix here. That is fine to use over in the chorus. What do we do? Well, what you usually do is you simply take this offbeat, you copy it up to another synth like this, and this is what you do in normal cases, and you take these two away and you keep these and take away all the others. Adios amigos. There we go. So we only have these here. So what does that give us? It's the same, you're saying. Of course it's the same. But the thing is, it's the same but different. Another synth means I can tweak this synth now to meet your little demands. Great, huh? Genius. Alright. So that's what we're gonna do right over now. So how do we do this? Well, good question. Thank you for asking. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take off the phaser because that will whack up the sound a lot. That's what I think anyway. Take off the phaser, and then we have compression. The compression can be on now, that's pretty fine if you like that. Delay, not 100% sure. Delays usually clog up. What is that bouncing though? That is weird, because now I dechecked this delay and still there's something bouncing. I really wonder what's making this bounce. Do you not? What do I see? LFO, LFO1. Could it be that it's making something happen on the gain or on the rate slider? Let's find out, shall we? I'm not sure, but let's try. No. Okay, this one is not activated. Let's try the resonance. No? Oh, that's interesting. What is making this bounce? Oh, the arpeggiator, of course. No, it's still not the arpeggiator. That's very interesting. What can it be that makes it bounce? Strange. This is tending to be a mystery for me. Could it be something else? Mod wheel, cutoff, residue, cutoff, step velocity. Could it be the Portamento is trolling us? I'm not sure. No? What is happening here? Interesting. What am I missing? This is interesting. I don't get this. Strange. Like, I don't have any other. Like, arpeggio is there. Very weird. Like, I'm unchecking the arpeggio and still it bounces. What is going on? So you have the cutoff here. Shouldn't really affect in that way. What is going on? Nothing happening. This is weird. I feel this is really weird. Is this the correct synth even? Are you kidding me? I'm using the wrong synth. Of course. That's a classic mistake to do. But what did I change here? So let's try again. Okay, so let's do this. So take off that phaser on that thing. And off with the delay. And now the bounce is gone. Thank you. Thank you for not trolling me anymore, Silent One. Okay, let's see. One thing I will do is probably try to open up the filter just to make it a tad clearer. Like that. But I noticed it actually sounds better with the 24B. We want that muffled sound on a bass. Basses are muffled. So I think we're gonna go with that. The question is if we want the re-triggers on or not. So I'm going to the EQ because it has a slight amount too much bass. What do you know? It's a sub bass, so let's put it in the middle first. But also notice how the sound changes. It kind of gets more like sharper. Do you really want a sharp bass? Up to you. You can try it and see what happens. I will move on with the EQ mixing here and see. I will tick off the compression. I do not want too much. And the weirdest thing is, it sounds even more when the compression is off than when it's on. It's weird. It should be gained, but not like... This is weird. But I'm gonna try to back off the compression here. The ratio, I mean. And I'm gonna gonna back off a little bit, refresh, and let's see what happens. And I also feel like, why use compression on this when you can have a better compressor? So let's try Silent One's own compressor. And let's see what we're gonna do with this. Much cleaner. Thank you, Bitcrush crew. It's better, I know. But there's a risk of going too sharp, actually. So instead, I'm gonna try the Ia compressor. So let's see what that brings us. Let's have the keys that I need for this Ia. Let's have this one in and see whatever this can work us. And in this case, I actually want to limit. So let's turn that on. Let's see wherever. I don't know about this, but let's try. Okay, so it's an alternative. I'm gonna shut that off, and I'm also gonna try the third compressor that we have. It's a free compressor. Let's see. What's the name of it? It's very popular. I don't really use it much myself. It's my third choice or so. But it's free and it's pretty good. So let's see if we can find it just. Which is a big problem with plugins sometimes. Rough Rider is the name, I just remembered. Oh, come on now, there we have it. And let's hit OK and see what this one can do. This one is free, so if you do not want to spend cash, why not get this? It's a pretty good compressor, actually really good for being free, so why not? And you can hear it gets your mix very punchy, so it will cut through basically most things. So let's see. So let's see if we can get down. I want to lower the makeup here. This seems to do the job on this thing, actually. It seems to be what it needs. I really wanted a 1.1. There we go. Thank you. Probably a little smoother at 1:1 ratio. I don't know why I'm on the sidechain now, because there's no sidechain on this thing. But anyway, cutting stuff that I don't know what I'm cutting. But anyway. Well, right now it sounds good in the mix, so I noticed that. That's good. Let's see if we can change the release and see if there's making any difference. What we're aiming for is to get a clear mix. I just want to say that, in case you wondered. So for getting a clear mix, what you need is probably, this is the best compressor for the job here at this very moment. It's very different what compressor works best, so I roll around and try different, you know. And yeah, it's just maybe I'm sensitive ears, I don't know. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we are going to use a split EQ. Because maybe sometimes you want to cut low bass, maybe even sub bass, you never know. It's a crazy world we live in, you know what I mean? So let's see. Because this is extremely busy right over here, as you may understand. Let's try to dip this. Okay, we're gonna try. Let's try this. So I get, you know, I know I'm finding a ton of frequencies. It's not just this one, but yeah. So, but let's see, where is it? Where did it go? Okay, so here's the thing here. So I've been cutting a lot of bass there, probably way too much also. So it is what it is. Gonna see about this thing here. That's the piano. You do not want to cut anything on the piano. You might never cut a piano. It's just, it sounds unnatural in my opinion. So never ever touch a piano. It needs to be neutral. but the other ones you can do. That way it's better to delete something straight off the mix. So you can also try that. You can just try to cut the piano, see what happens. I just feel if something's missing if you delete the piano. I just want these top notes from the piano, and it's kind of nice with one piano, not three of them like I had before, perhaps. So we need to cut some other frequencies in that case. And this pad right over here, let's say the blue one, this one is so high pitched we cannot cut any more from that when it comes to bass response. So with this one, maybe. So it may be working. So let's check this one out. I think it's cut as much as it can be cut. I have a feeling. Let's try this. These are pretty high pass, so you can probably check this one out. Okay, so this one doesn't even have an EQ, and this one not either, but they're not really taking that much space, so in the mix, in the frequency. But together, of course, it can clog up. Anyway, so we can try. So maybe it's a little cleaner without this one. You can also try this one. See if that helps. So it does help a little. So let's take that one off and that one off, see what happens. That's one way to get a cleaner mix, but also a more boring mix. So what we want to try to do, because they're not EQ'd, so why not try to EQ on some? I will start with the beefiest frequency. I don't know really what is the most. This one is a little bassier actually. Okay, so that's probably the biggest problem here. So let's have split EQ there. Then it's not so sure it's doing that much, but we'll try. So okay, and here we go. We'll try this. This was a bad idea. It doesn't matter what we do there because we just can't hear the frequencies there. So I'm gonna aim for the yellow synth. I think this one's occupying the most. So let's try and see if we can tweak this somehow. Let's see. Let's try this. Crazy boom here. So let's see. Oh, this one. Oh, this one is occupying a ton, huh? I should have known. Stupid me, haven't seen that so far. Let's put in a split EQ. At least it's in mono, I see. because when you're looking at the tool that we use here on this bass here, when you're looking at the tool and you see the width, when that one is, normally it's 100, but then you put it down to 0, it means that it's fully mono. And then when it's 100%, it means it's fully stereo, from what I've heard. So whenever you need to put something in mono, you drop it from 100 to 0. But right now in my mix, I'm not sure if that even matters, but because it's so fully clogged with the bass frequencies or other things. But anyway, I'm going to try to improve on this sound bass here. So another thing, okay, so it's going all the way there. So if I want to change this bass for the better, for the breakdown, it would be smarter to copy up this thing like I did with the other, so I can actually change the EQ on that. Yeah, so because let's just see, so I didn't okay, so it's nothing happening on that. Okay, because I haven't modified that. So but I might want to have that amount of bass I want there, so therefore I'm gonna make a new one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this section for this particular synth, and I'm going to delete it for this other. And to do that, I'll copy this up, and then I'll delete this section, which we don't want double synths playing, get even more bass response there. And then I will just cut this section up here, so it's vice versa. And then I will have this synth over here. So this has a split EQ, it doesn't really need it, but this one down here needs to be cut a lot. So let's see if we could master this somehow. So we're taking down, not really there, that thing, but here, let's see now. Let's first and foremost, let's go to the sound one there and see. Oh, we have warm drive. That's will muddy up the mix, and the re-triggers will also. Let's first just shut off the split EQ and see if we can work on that later. I'm first gonna tidy up the things straight internal directly in the synthesizer. That's always the best thing to do first, in my opinion. So what I'm gonna do, it has a good punch with the re-triggers, but it's cleaner without them, so uncheck the re-triggers, that's just what. And I'm gonna try to open it up by putting it to 12 dB. That's good, it's pretty distinct. Let's see, we have a chorus here. It will muddy up the mix. D-check. Let's see what happens. I made a ton of difference. Even sometimes you can uncheck dual mode on the chorus. That will help a little. And it does, and so on, but it just helps even more unchecking the chorus whatsoever. So, alright, so let's see, what more can we do? Maybe lower a voice and see. Now it tends to get its boring sound. So to be able to get some detune, you need two voices. So we can't really but if you're using one voice, you get pinpointed, and you don't want like a needle coming in and poke you, you know what I mean? That's not nice for you. So What you could do, just drop down the detune a little bit and we get a clear mix, probably. So I'm gonna perfect this a little. Let's see. What I'm gonna do with this? I think we could back. Oh, it has a delay. I didn't see that, man. This one? Are you sure it has a delay? Wait, let me. Yeah, actually, no. I was not. Am I doing it wrong center again? Let me see. Want that double. Let's see now here. So I've been de-checking the wrong ones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, let's see now, I just, let's see here. There's something I'm missing. Maybe a tad sustain. Body. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see. I will try EQ plus again, and so I just wanna have like maybe a little bit more. Okay, let's try some hike. I don't know, I'm a little desperate now. Okay, so that's like decent in that way. I did a high, what do you call, high cut a little bit on this. It went smoother and it's pretty nice actually. Let's see. Added some distortion on that, actually get fatter, but before we do that, more aggressive, which could be good for this. But before we do anything else, I want to drop a little bit so we get more room if we're going to use distortion. I'm not really sure. It's not the first thing you want to use in a mix that this clogged, but if I get enough room, I can use it. That's how it is. To give up. I mean, I have done as well as I can with this. The only thing I didn't try was actually mix room EQ for this, but it does sound a little more decent now. So it's a little bit clearer, and now you can actually possibly use some distortion actually. You can clearly hear the distortion, so this is a little too much. And now we have the aggressivity in the mix that we were lacking before. We wanted a little class. And it has that because it's a little darker and it's a little distortion on top of that, and it's like, you know what I mean? That's what it needed because it did get too meekly with all the beautiful lush patterns before. So now we have a little bit of both words. So not too shabby. Let's see. Frequencies that really shouldn't be there, to be honest, but yeah, we do as well as we can. So one thing that will steal a ton of frequency is the riser, obviously, so we need to get, let's see what more we have here. And this what do you call it? This thing will steal a ton of frequencies. These are well mixed. Yeah, that's well. And this one, I think it lies where it should. Let's see. This one has to use a split EQ. Let's see. So let's see. Let's try it. Or maybe not. I will try, let's see now. So I feel there's too much EQ on this thing. So let's see if we can bring this up there. This one is the bass. You need to know that it's the bass. So let's see. Let's try here. that's the problem. We need to be able to. Right, so let's deal with the other frequencies. This will not solve anything. So let's go down, and I think, let's see here. Oh, this one doesn't have anything either. But this one is no worry. It's so silent. We don't care about it. And that's that. We don't care about that now. This one is bothersome. Much more frequencies in this. Let's have split EQ on that. See what I can help. Oh man, it's a pain in the butt, but yeah, let's go. Now we need, okay, so let's just hear solo. And in this case, it will be the transients that is the problem. 100%. So here is a problematic area. So we will try to play with this. That made an absolute ton of difference for the clogging frequency. So the thief in this scenario was this snare fill. Pretty obvious for some, but for me, yeah, well, take a bit of, you need to kind of be aware that you have a snare fill. It's sometimes you don't even listen to it, you know what I mean? You listen to other things, and that's why it takes a while to figure it out. But yeah, I understand. Snare fill, ton of frequencies. It's same as noise, ton of frequencies, you know what I mean? So yeah, but it's definitely cleaned it up. So just trying to point that out. That was the issue we had. But we can still continue using split EQ to see if we can get it even more clear. And that's what we're going to do now. Now it's time to clean up, if it's possible, the riser. And the riser in itself sounds like this. And what do you know, it's bass frequencies, so we also have problems there. There's a ton of problems in this mix, I know, but it's also very fun because it's a little bit of a challenge, you know what I mean? So let's see. Let's have split EQ again. Your best friend in your dire need. Diarrhea needs. Have you seen the video, what is it called? I have a bad case of diarrhea. Have you seen that video? If you haven't, you should definitely do it. It is so weird. It's Japanese girls singing that, have a bad case of diarrhea. It's the funniest ever. It's a language course, I think, so it makes it even funnier. People are supposed to learn stuff like that. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I can't even hear this instrument. It's that clogged, you know what I mean? So that's funny. But I'm gonna battle it and see where it comes. Oh, really? It's strange. I have a split EQ. I guess that's not enough. So let's see. I'm gonna do this first because this one seems annoying. So let's see. The question is, here's the problem area, I guess. Let's see again. Let's just listen to. See here. Okay, so Okay, so if you click outside, it takes both. Whoops, not this time. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Do as you want. Like, I feel it has its own life sometimes with EQ. It's like, I thought like it would take both. If you click both, it would take both the transients and the tonal, but it didn't. One time it did. Okay, so maybe it depends on where. If you click the middle line, it takes both, and if you click this, it only takes that. So that's how. What happens if you click this line? It takes both. Okay, so if you click on the lines, it takes both. Let's see. If I click on the green, like I'm completely new. I really don't like. I don't know technical stuff, so don't ask me. But like. What I do is I use the tools because I have to. That's why. So we can get this a little bit cleaner. Man, it's super duper clogged. We can never get this clean, I guess, but yeah, it's a fun channel. And this is nothing uncommon. My songs always have these problems because there's so much things we want to have because we want this wall of sound that was famous back in 2000, etc. Let's try it. I'm guessing you can always, if you mute it. It's better. I may actually have to give up and cheat a little bit. And the way that I cheat is just removing the synth because it sounds much better without it. So yeah. I'll probably have to do that. I guess you can solve it, but it's like, I don't know if it's worth it really. It's just kind of a waste of time. So yeah, maybe. It doesn't cry crocodile tears for it, but it's just like, okay, maybe, it depends. Like, does it really get that much better with this? I don't think so. And it's really kind of dumb to sort of hitting the mic. I always do that, but so I'm really thinking like, should I really have that instrument at all? Probably not. It's that simple. So yeah, probably deleting that and have a pretty decent mix after I've deleted that, because you can already hear like this thing helps clogging. It's so weird. It's probably had a ton of chorus and whatever. No, it doesn't. That's weird. That's really weird. But it does have an enormous signal chain here with a ton of like compressor, split EQ, another EQ. Let's see. Here's a trigger gate. It's probably that one who's doing some sidechain thing, and you don't really want that there. I probably wanted that first hand, but if we take away the sidechain, we probably have solved our life problems. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. It's not bubbling like that. So that will clean that up, removing the sidechain. Let's try again. There you go. It's fine. Simple. Yeah. Now you can have it instead. Wait, again. I'm gonna undo this. But it's still clogged. So, like, the best way to solve it is definitely to delete it. It's just that simple. Because, I mean, hear the difference. Like, already cleaner, so well, you can have it here if you like, and you can delete it right over here. There you go. I'm more satisfied with our, what do you call it? Now I'm more satisfied with the breakdown because it has a little class. It doesn't have only fluffy clouds because it need that bass. I'm all about the bass, no treble. I'm all about the bass. Really? Are you? Well, I'm not. I like treble. So, shut up. Anyway. What are we gonna say about this? I don't know. Let's save it. It's saved already. Otherwise, the star there. Okay, star like in Starbucks. Well, all right. In Sweden, we make our own coffee. We don't drink Starbucks. Anyway, whatever. So let's see now. I'm gonna see the coherency, the mix, everything. Question is if we should have a beat here too. No, we should not. It sounds better. Now this sounds okay, but you still don't really need them, so I'm probably leaving them. Good. Now we're gonna rise our energy, everything, and break. Yes, this is it. It's better. It's way better. This is granted okay, I would say. It's starting to sound decent. That's what I call it. Okay, so it is not immaculate, but it is decent. It's less clogged, and if we want to make it less clogged than that, we're gonna have to cut these as well. But it is listenable with it almost. But today's, mixing engineers would no, it's not enough of them. I know it's far from enough, but in a hobby world, it's okay. Almost. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna listen from the start and up here and see what do we feel. So because right now I feel we have gotten a lot further on the breakdown there, and when the breakdown is done, practically the song is done. Not really, but like most of it, because what we're gonna do is just take that 3-4 minutes and put it on in the end. And then we're just gonna maybe arrange some, and maybe we will make a bridge. But it depends on how long you want the song, really, and it's not really that incredibly amazing song. So maybe we'll not, it's better to just start a new song and write, not let this take a whole week or something. So let's see. Saving again. So I'm gonna play it from the start and see what I feel. So I'm gonna leave this thing out. I might even cut this, or like I promised before, I will maybe go back to this, see if I can find an electro sound, because we want to learn the break there. So let's see now. Alright, it's done. Here's the song so far. I like those sounds, are cool. Oh yeah, I love those chords. I love those chords. Like, look at them. Come on, look at them. Oh yeah. Rockin' on sunshine. Come on. Okay, let's break down. Not my best, but works. I don't. Yeah, whatever. Kind of music, it got a little bit. There we go, and the drive is so important. Come on, like, question. Like, drive is super important there. There you go. Really nice chorus. I love the chorus. And the arpeggio there. Wow. Cool track. Bits of stuff. Yes. Okay, good. We like. That's supposed to be great, awesome. Let's see now. What we can do? Am I going to use some kind of, electro ba here? I'm gonna try this again. I know it's not. So it sounds incredibly off compared to everything else. But what I will do, I will give it a try and swap the sound. So see what can. So what I will do, I will shut off the dynamic. What is that doing? I don't really know what it does actually. It's probably some form of side chain or something. Or is it device? You can have side chains here. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Shut that off for safe reasons. Shut off replica. I guess that's probably reverb there. Yep. Delay actually. Because it's both reverb and delay in that one. And the question is, what does this one do? Wow, that's loud though. So that's probably a compressor on that also, and that is mega loud. That's on half the makeup, so make my day up. So let's shut up the compressor. Almost becomes listenable then. Shut off the EQ, see what it does. Almost better without the EQ, that's weird. Okay, because Silent One has its own internal EQ, which I always use basically, a little bit of. Anyways, let's see now. What am I gonna do here? Okay, so it's double compressed because it has compressor also on this thing. Shut off that and it gets even louder, right? No, it didn't in this case. This is so weird. Sometimes, yeah, whatever. Sometimes it goes like that. So now let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna search for sound. So let's have. Cannot see. I'm gonna take the factory bank 2 because I know there was some good Adam Van Banker presets and stuff like that. And we're gonna do one baker, not banker. It's a banker. Alright, so what are we looking for? We're looking for something electro, so let's see if there's some form of electro stuff here. Oh man, what I'm gonna have. I like the name of this one. DJT, absolutely phase-tastic. Its phase is the same as, whatever. So either you get it or you don't. It's that simple. So now, where are we? We're not in phase. But anyway, so maybe I should just try that sound just to see. I was expecting to use a phaser on a phase-tastic sound. That's not so phase-tastic anymore if you tick it off. Alright, that's using Portamento. That's twisted. Now let's see what we're gonna do. Gonna see the leads. Okay, that's a very like ravey. So Galaxy. Let's see here. It has to be something that is like banging. No, thank you. Hello, virus. I'm going to louden that up. What if we pitch up the octave? I'm just gonna skip this part because it's just kind of not so very, you don't really need it. It's not like it's craving it, so you could just skip it. It's just extra work, to be honest. I'm gonna skip it, deleting it. There's no point in having it. Okay, I made up my mind. There we go. It's just easier because it's kind of good to breathe a little bit there also. And then what we're gonna start doing, I think, is maybe cutting some points where the bass is. So maybe right here. But really, no, it doesn't have to be right there, but it's going to be right over here. And let's see, there, yeah. And then it could be right over there, I'm not really sure. So let's try this. Let's see if these breaks are something we are interested in. And maybe that means we want breaks in the hi-hats or some synths also, we don't really know. So I'm gonna try to do it on the FX set, 1 bar break. No, that's not good. Let's try with it. See here, what happens if you take this one like that? Yeah, that works. Gives a little variation. What happens if we take a little more, like this? Does that get too much? That could work. Let's see. What happens if right over there? Do we even notice it? Oh, it's very silent, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it does matter a little bit. Oh, come on now. We want you here. What is happening? Okay, so now let's try this. So I'm also gonna try this one. Let's just cut it right there and see what happens. Here we go. Cut. No, that's not really good. Let's try again. I'm gonna cut this one just to see if it opens up or whatever. But no, that's not what we should do. So I'll just cutting this, and let's see. This is the bass, so we should probably not drop this thing. We're gonna try to cut these basses and see what happens. That could work actually. Let's try again with the other one. Okay. it wasn't that, it was a little more subtle, so, but I'm gonna try cut this one as well, see what happens. There we go. It does create a little bit more dynamic energy, so, but yeah, but I'm not really sure if I want it like that. Let's put that one in and see. Like, so that kind of works. Let's see again. Can I break both? It does get a little silent there, but you could do it. You could do it, and it does. When the bridge comes, it kicks off a little bit better. That's the trade-off. So it just sounds a little bit naked. So kind of prefer to drop this one because that drops more than that. Just trying to do that again. That works too. I don't know why that's best. Kind of prefer this, I guess. Get a little swing somehow. I don't know. Good. Anyway, moving on. This one sounds too basic. That's my answer, so we gotta fix that. So we gotta have to fix that. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Pretty cool. Just gonna see if we can have this a little louder. Let's see if we can have some replica on this thing. Here we go. What's going on? So I don't like the blip blops, so it's probably the pitch, I'm guessing. Let's get down with the gain. And I feel, I don't know, maybe a compressor on this thing. Let's try the Bitwig one. So it's a cutoff. So let's have that. Let's shake this down to 4. I think it's kind of messy. Well, that's a little here. See if we can get the raise a little bit clear. I don't know. This is annoying. So I have an idea. These two synths right here, they're not needed, but if we ever were to create some bridge or something, they might actually be good to have. So I'm not really sure if I ever will make a bridge for this, but if I will, it's good to know they're existing actually. So I'm gonna move these over, I suppose, to there, and we will see. Hope I remember this for the bridge, otherwise I would just delete them. But yeah, right there, we do not want them too much clogging up. Here it sounds fine. You hear a little too little from this riser here. Easily fixed by this compressor here. We'll see. thing is, it's muddy, so probably a little bit because the cut though is really low. So. Not satisfied with the riser. It's annoying. I don't know how to take the re-triggers off just in case. Have two voices. Let's have distortion on for this. See, let's try to use maybe 4. Let's try to use this with an arpeggio on it. What? Apparently it didn't work so well. Weird. I don't understand. Why should not an LFO with an arpeggiator work? That's weird, in my opinion, but yeah. What is wrong, Leonard Digital? Oh, whatever. That's them, by the way. So, but you could always use an A1 trigger gate, will always work, I guess. So I'm gonna do normal sidechain, put it at 60, and it's gonna be before the reverb, so yeah, there we go. And we need to have a little harder sidechain on this. So. We're gonna use makeup to louden it a bit. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A little bit of swing. So we're gonna try like a sidechain too. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to have it 1 octave lower just to see if we get away from the dentist drill effect. It gets a little lower though. I don't know, I never feel it's clear enough here. It's just impossible. So much stuff going on. Try to just mute this thing. gets cleaner at once when we do that, so... but it's just that the riser gives some kind of intensity that we need. We need some drama to build that thing. Gonna add an EQ plus right over here and see if we can cut even more bass. I have 3 EQs and I have this one and I have the split EQ and I have this one. Everybody's trying to cut. But now we cannot hear it because we cut it too much. Get it back. That's so bad. So that kind of works. It doesn't feel clogged anymore. Finally, it's starting to sound cleaner. This is almost decent. So like... that sounds better. So, let's see. We have 20% feedback, we have 50% there. We could try to maybe use less reverb to get slightly bit cleaner. Try again. To get like acceptable, you know. So I feel it's still not really maybe as clear as we could have it. But as quick as you use the guitar, you get the dentistral effect, so it's a little it's sensitive, you know. Do here. What happens if we change the pitch here? It's at 5 now. Now it needs to go to a crescendo. That could work. It doesn't really pitch that much. Okay. What I like it with the distortion because it needs intensity. It needs to know it's there, you know? And we can hide some of it by increasing the reverb again. I know it adds the densest drill, but what do you know? What can I do? It's... Oh, by the way, we're using delay. I thought we was using the reverb. So the diffusion is the reverb, so let's try that. Yes, I knocked the mic. That happens all the time here, so... well, what about... I want that intensity, but it gives just a dentist drill. What am I gonna do? Okay, we're gonna try another sidechain, so... let's back off. That kind of works. It gives them some rhythm. Myself to death. Do blah 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 blah. This. No. Going back and using the verb one. Another problem with this is that it doesn't sound wide enough, so it sounds very pinpointy and nasally. So I don't know if it's distortion doing that or actually, yeah, in a way, but it also makes it clearer. So Let's see. I hate it. So many frequencies. I know I can cut it, but I don't want to cut it because it adds something. What am I gonna do? Probably other frequencies clogging, of course, but so I do want this to be kind of fat. What I'm gonna focus on here. Has to be a problem with this one. Like, let's see. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a new split EQ and double EQ it. See if this could help somehow, or triple actually, or even quadruple. Yes, 4 EQs, that's nuts. But maybe it's just easier. Try to cut first on the this one itself, but I'm not sure I want to cut that much. There's that 5. That helped a little, but it also took away a little stomp on the bass, so what I'm gonna do. Lose its bass character if you go. Just lacks bass. I hate it. It's so annoying. It's got no punch. No. I hate it. It's like I have to do it to keep it clean, but I can't because it's catch-22. You can't go back and you can't go forward. I'm stuck in between. Typical shitty EQ situations. I crave bass here, so I'm gonna push that to 5 because it's not good enough. Around here it's okay. It sounds too weak when it comes there. It's so bugging. Can I cut that? Just not yet. No bothersome annoyment. How am I gonna solve this crap? I was going to add another split EQ. It just feels too low bass. It's annoying. It really matters here. That's what's so. I want to punch someone in the face. It's so annoying. So that's. Take it all the way up to 5. This. So the thing is, I think we can live without it, but I'm gonna try to. Anyway, I want to spec something. Okay, so now this doesn't really cut it for me. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to. At least I'm gonna try to make it a little more transparent with this split EQ. I think we can do that. I want to listen to this solo. Sound a little more like balance at least, so that's gonna be okay. think I found the sweet spot there finally. It sounds kind of transparent there. It's very balanced like that. Let's just have that. I think I gotta have to break a leg. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so this sounds better. So sometimes EQ is a pain in the butt. So anyways, I think we are better with that. So let's see what we got over here. This sounds actually way better, like that for me and my ears anyway. So let's have. I'm thinking to. I'm just thinking. I just want like. 4.475, we're gonna remember that value because that one is right now it's transparent. So 4.475, 4.475. I'm gonna just push that a little tiny bit up in the bass. I just want some presence. If I can have that, if I can't, I'm gonna be fine with this value. So. That gave us maybe a tad more. I'm not sure it was worth it, but let's try again. just gonna settle with this because I just want some presence when it is on. So it did sound better in the mix when it was lower on the bass there, but it just didn't have any presence. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice a little worse mix for a little more presence, because the presence I feel is important there. So, and I should stop nitpicking. I've been crazy nitpicking now, but I feel it's like a mix down now. So yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's decent. So I'm gonna try to listen to this again here, and then what I'm gonna do now, we're probably in 3 hours soon here, 2:15. all right, so what I'm gonna do, I probably maybe will not fix the entire arrangement today. Maybe I will do that tomorrow, and maybe I will be finished with this today. 2 hours is a long video anyway. So, but what I will do is listen through this now, and we will see what I decide to do after that. Because I might actually just scooch over these things over there, or maybe I will do that tomorrow. But I will not continue mixing the entire track, because that I'll leave for tomorrow. I pretty much believe that it will be finished tomorrow, and if not the other day, but I don't want to drag this out for too long. So I suppose I started doing this 17th July. It's 21 now already. Soon, like a week I've done 7, 18, 19, 20, 21. So like I've been doing this track for 4 days, I guess. But it's been harder than I expected, doing the breakdown and so on. So that's been really annoying. But apart from that, it's gone pretty smooth. Doing like the intro and especially the chorus was really super fun to do. And so I'm happy with the intro and that. And the only thing is the breakdown that I'm not really super happy with. But now, at least it sounds a little bit better in the mix. So yeah, we're gonna listen to this, and we're going to see what we do after that. I'm probably gonna end the video, well, we'll see. And tomorrow I'm gonna fix the arrangement of this and see whatever needs to be done for that. And then it's time for mix down on this, and done with the track, and then it's mastering. So finally done. On to the next track. That's how it goes. Okay. that's it. So this will be interesting. So see, we got these over here. Kind of not need to know that for later. If I'm gonna use them or not, I'm not really sure. If I'm gonna make some form of bridge or something, I'm not really sure. I do feel the song will get a little too long, so it's not maybe that fantastic that it deserves a bridge. I'm not really sure. We do kind of have a bridge, don't we? Like, this could be one, or this could be one. We're gonna try this again. That's what we have. I don't feel the presence of the bass here really. I don't know if this one. Maybe it's too much cutted. A little better, I feel. Let's try again. I'm gonna actually say that. I just felt something was better. It's more stomp, like, that's better, like, and it's clean, kind of. It's cleaner than before anyway, so that's better. Let's just see if we can get a little better. Gonna try again. Let's try again here. not half bad actually. Just gonna try to put one EQ on this thing here, see what happens. Just cut super small. Let's see. Put it up here. Not really sure. Let's go. Pretty clean, huh? It's pretty good sound. Here we go. Now that sounds decent. It's really not bad, and I have the presence of the bass. That's super important. Try that again. Good. Okay, so now try this -3.5. Another thing, I'm just wondering if I could cut the bass right over here, if that's possible. Because right there, the kick fill starts, so let's try it. That's not good. Let's have it down, because otherwise you notice the stop there. You don't do that if you have it low. It's so picky. It really is. Let's see. So that way you can pull the ears to not notice it's actually gone. It's a nice trick. So I'm gonna do it even smoother, like you're not gonna notice that the bass clips right over there. Might look better up there. Okay, let's try that. for. There was some center we're listening to here. I think it's this. There's the split take here. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna let it be. It could probably mix better, but yeah, whatever. It's as good as it gets so far, I guess. I'm just gonna stop fighting. So let's save this for now. And now the time is like 2:30, I guess. Yeah, exactly. So I'm probably gonna leave this for tomorrow and get my ears some rest. And we will be looking tomorrow perhaps to make some form of a bridge. Depends how long you want this track. It kind of, I have a feeling it tends to get like maybe a little too long. We will see, but you can always cut, you know, parts. So sometimes it's better to have longer so you can cut, and sometimes it's better to not mix too long. So yeah, whatever we're gonna do, this is done for today. Pretty satisfied with the results, and tomorrow we will start arranging this. We'll copy the entire arrangement over to the right because we basically made a full track already. We're just going to repeat parts and maybe change some in the arrangement. We will see about that. And to make a slight variation, we will see about that. And perhaps, just perhaps, write a bridge. We will see about that also. But that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So for today, thank you very much for watching, and I know you guys cannot possibly watch all of, the entire length of these. If you do that, you'd be crazy. It's just for my personal diary. I'm keeping these videos, but if you actually do that, you should have incredible big hugs, and thanks very much for supporting me in that way. Anyway, I like you guys who just scrolling through the videos. At least you're checking it out, you know what I mean. But anyways, we are here to try to learn from each other. So whenever you have a question or you have a suggestion or something like that, I'm interested to hear. So this has been 3DFX for today. I wish you can, if you like, leave a thumbs up. And it helps support the channel here, and please comment if you have anything you're wondering about, or if you have some suggestions on something, and subscribe and tick the bell icon if you like. And if you think these videos are interesting, so let's just keep watching this channel, because there's going to be a ton of upcoming videos on how to make trance music. So I'll see you guys very soon, and not only trance, maybe something in between them, and different type of EDM. That's what we do here at 3DFX. I see you guys tomorrow, and have a very nice day, night, wherever you are. Bye bye from 3DFX. Sayonara.